time is. Inspiring, powerful, relentless. Moments that make up a lifetime. At SK Life Science, time is turning the idea of a healthy world into treatments of the future, one patient at a time, knowing that every second counts, as every moment is priceless. Between the known and unknown, we spend our time unlocking the mysteries of the brain, bringing new options to patients with epilepsy, and the vision of a world where zero seizures is not just a hope for humanity, but a possibility. Making futures brighter by bringing communities together to fight what no individual should face alone. We push boundaries to change lives for the better, creating new opportunities in areas of central nervous system disorders and oncology. In a world full of questions, we don't rest. Together, we relentlessly seek answers to discover new treatments. We are SK Life Science. Our legacy is grounded in creating human value for a promise of a healthy world where time is not spent waiting for change, but simply living it. We push each moment one step further, search tirelessly for the unknown truth to bring more to life.
At UChicago Medicine, Comer Children's, we offer exceptional neurologic care for every child throughout Chicagoland. At our Level 4 Epilepsy Center, children with new onset seizures can be seen within 5 days. Together with Danny Did, we work towards a world free of pediatric epilepsy and all its consequences. Congratulations, Danny Did. Hearts and hugs to all.
When I first meet a patient, it's often the worst day of their life. We work together to get them through this tough time.
Northwestern Memorial Hospital in Chicago is consistently recognized as a top destination in the nation for neurology and neurosurgery.
At Northwestern Medicine, we develop innovative treatments for our patients, resulting in prolonged survival and improved quality of life.
We have leaders in the field of neurology and neurosurgery who are truly world-class.
Our world-renowned team is defining the future of neurological care through groundbreaking research and leading-edge procedures.
Every patient and diagnosis is unique and requires personalized medical care. We understand that, and we deliver that.
You come in the door with a condition that you've been told is untreatable, we have something to offer.
We will not stop fighting for you.
Northwestern Medicine. Better.
Hello, everyone. I'm Greg Grunberg, and I am so honored to be speaking to this community of caregivers and loved ones, as I, too, am a caregiver to our son who has epilepsy. Thank you for being a part of the annual Evening of Hearts and Hugs event to benefit the work of the Danny Did Foundation. I wish I could be there with you. Danny Stanton, no doubt, left his mark on the world, and through this foundation, so many more families in the epilepsy community are educated about the risks of SUDEP. And I'm really proud to be working with Jazz Pharmaceuticals on our series, the Caregiver series. to share the stories of amazing caregivers just like you. And Jazz Pharmaceuticals is proud to partner with the Danny Did Foundation, an organization that always puts patients and caregivers first. Again, thank you all for all that you do, and I hope you have a great, great evening.
Logistics. Moving from A to B, right? That's part of it, for sure. But with Redwood, it's more. It's in between A to B. That's where the magic is. That's the difference between good and great. And that's where we thrive. We love it. Absolutely love it. And what if we were even more? What if we had a unique energy, a more rewarding experience for our customers, our carriers, our partners? Redwood isn't just about moving freight or managing it. It's about our ability to balance the human element with technology. We innovate on a daily basis, knowing where our customers are, where they need to be, and helping them get there. Welcome to Redwood.
Time is inspiring, powerful, relentless. Moments that make up a lifetime. At SK Life Science, time is turning the idea of a healthy world into treatments of the future, one patient at a time, knowing that every second counts, as every moment is priceless. Between the known and unknown, we spend our time unlocking the mysteries of the brain, bringing new options to patients with epilepsy, and the vision of a world where zero seizures is not just a hope for humanity, but a possibility, making futures brighter by bringing communities together to fight what no individual should face alone. We push boundaries to change lives for the better, creating new opportunities in areas of central nervous system disorders and oncology. In a world full of questions, we don't rest. Together, we relentlessly seek answers to discover new treatments. We are SK Life Science. Our legacy is grounded in creating human value for a promise of a healthy world where time is not spent waiting for change, but simply living it. We push each moment one step further, search tirelessly for the unknown truth, to bring more to life.
At UChicago Medicine, Comer Children's, we offer exceptional neurologic care for every child throughout Chicagoland. At our Level 4 Epilepsy Center, children with new onset seizures can be seen within 5 days. Together with Danny Did, we work towards a world free of pediatric epilepsy and all its consequences. Congratulations, Danny Did. Hearts and hugs to all.
When I first meet a patient, it's often the worst day of their life. We work together to get them through this tough time.
Northwestern Memorial Hospital in Chicago is consistently recognized as a top destination in the nation for neurology and neurosurgery.
At Northwestern Medicine, we we develop innovative treatments for our patients, resulting in prolonged survival and improved quality of life.
We have leaders in the field of neurology and neurosurgery who are truly world class.
Our world-renowned team is defining the future of neurological care through groundbreaking research and leading-edge procedures.
Every patient and diagnosis is unique and requires personalized medical care. We understand that, and we deliver that.
You come in the door with a condition that you've been told is untreatable, we have something to offer.
We will not stop fighting for you.
Northwestern Medicine. Better.
Hello, everyone. I'm Greg Grunberg, and I am so honored to be speaking to this community of caregivers and loved ones, as I, too, am a caregiver to our son who has epilepsy. Thank you for being a part of the annual Evening of Hearts and Hugs event to benefit the work of the Danny Did Foundation. I wish I could be there with you. Danny Stanton, no doubt, left his mark on the world, and through this foundation, so many more families in the epilepsy community are educated about the risks of SUDEP. And I'm really proud to be working with Jazz Pharmaceuticals on our series, the Caregiver Series, to share the stories of amazing caregivers just like you. And Jazz Pharmaceuticals is proud to partner with the Danny Did Foundation, an organization that always puts patients and caregivers first. Again, thank you all for all that you do, and I hope you have a great, great evening.
Logistics. Moving from A to B, right? That's part of it, for sure. But with Redwood, it's more. It's in between A to B. That's where the magic is. That's the difference between good and great. And that's where we thrive. We love it. Absolutely love it. And what if we were even more? What if we had a unique energy, a more rewarding experience for our customers, our carriers, our partners? Redwood isn't just about moving freight or managing it. It's about our ability to balance the human element with technology. We innovate on a daily basis, knowing where our customers are, where they need to be, and helping them get there. Welcome to Redwood.
Time is inspiring, powerful, relentless. Moments that make up a lifetime. At SK Life Science, time is turning the idea of a healthy world into treatments of the future, one patient at a time, knowing that every second counts, as every moment is priceless. Between the known and unknown, we spend our time unlocking the mysteries of the brain, bringing new options to patients with epilepsy, and the vision of a world where zero seizures is not just a hope for humanity, but a possibility, making futures brighter by bringing communities together to fight what no individual should face alone. We push boundaries to change lives for the better, creating new opportunities in areas of central nervous system disorders and oncology. In a world full of questions, we don't rest. Together, we relentlessly seek answers to discover new treatments. We are SK Life Science. Our legacy is grounded in creating human value for a promise of a healthy world where time is not spent waiting for change, but simply living it. We push each moment one step further, search tirelessly for the unknown truth, to bring more to life.
Thank you, Tracy. It's an honor to be your friend and to watch the courage that you and Brian have shown this week and this year with guiding Charlotte in her journey. It is why we are here tonight.
Welcome to an evening of hearts and hugs. We are the Landscomer family from Georgia. 2 of our kids are living with epilepsy. We reached out to the Danny Did Foundation so we could keep them safe. We received the gift of a seizure detection device to help monitor our children. The device will alert us if Charlie or Ethan have a seizure at night. No one should be alone during a seizure. So please give generously tonight to help families like ours.
We hope you have a great evening. And remember, enjoy your life. Danny did.
Good evening. Wow. Hey, Tom. Good evening. My name is Mike Stanton. I'm Danny's dad, and together with my wife, Mary Ann, founder of the Danny Did Foundation. Thank you for being here tonight. We welcome you with heartfelt appreciation. The video looping behind me is of me and Mary Ann, of Danny's sister, Mary Grace, his brothers, Johnny and Tommy, and of Danny himself, front and center. The recording date of the video is October 30th of 2009. 6 weeks after we made that video, Danny died from sudden unexpected death and epilepsy, also known as SUDEP. About 6 months after we made that video, the Danny Did Foundation was emerging. That's when I cold called an acquaintance who was well off and with the idea to ask him for some major funding. Over the course of our conversation, I explained the big picture in my head. I wanted the Danny Did Foundation to have a massive presence. I wanted, and this was key, the Danny Did Foundation to advertise and market itself to the public so that it would be a name brand destination for people who experience seizures. And in Danny's name, I told him, Mary Ann and I wanted to add just one thing to the world, a place of information and of action that would help a family enjoy more of that, what you saw in the video. My pitch was a flop. I was clumsy with emotion and short on details for how the big picture in my mind could come to be something that actually existed in the world. He said that what Mary Ann and I wanted to do was to create a new space among nonprofits, and added that I was delusional and said that I had visions of grandeur that were brought on by my grief. So we passed on the opportunity to invest in the Danny Did Foundation. Throughout the 14 years since that conversation, Danny Did has provided seizure monitors and other resources to families in all 50 states, in 17 countries, and on 6 continents. In that time, we've advertised our mission on billboards and on buses and on garbage trucks. We've broadcast our message on radio and TV, and we've marketed our personal passion and our professional availability to individuals and organizations around the globe. And just last month, Danny Did funded a SUDEP Masterclass Symposium for 315 healthcare providers gathered from 52 countries. Thank you. And so tonight, I can explain in 2 reasons why that big picture I saw in my mind 14 years ago when I asked that guy for money and what I see with my eyes today are one and the same thing. The first reason is Danny's energy. It's an energy that's unencumbered by time, and it converts to the muscle that moves the foundation forward. The second reason is your collective judgment on what makes a good investment. It's your awareness and your understanding and your evaluation that when you spend your time and your money on the Danny Did Foundation, the return on your investment is more of that. And for that, we are grateful, and for that, we thank you. And on behalf of our son, Daniel George Stanton, Mary Ann and I welcome you to the Danny Did Foundation's 14th Evening of Hearts and Hugs. Now let's celebrate Danny, let's celebrate another year, and let's welcome WGN's Brona Tumulty.
was wondering what music they'd pick, and I should have known. Good evening, everyone. I am Brona Tumulty. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a reporter with WGN, and I unfortunately do not come with subtitles, so just bear with me. I'll do my best. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the Danny Did Epilepsy Foundation's 14th annual Evening of Hearts and Hugs. So thank you, Mike, for starting us off tonight with those words, and for all your family does to carry forward Danny's spirit and the mission of this great foundation. So here we are. It's a beautiful venue. It's arguably the nicest in the city, I would say. And a big thank you. Absolutely. And a big thank you to John and Maggie Wren and Susan Nickel for their friendship and their support in hosting this event. And not only has everybody graciously come here and gathered in this beautiful venue, we also have people, as many have mentioned already, watching from around the US, so shout out to them. Thank you for joining us virtually as well. And for those of you who are watching at home, we do have a quick note that tonight's live stream is brought to you with support from our partners UCB, and we are very grateful to have all of you joining us as well. So like many of you tonight, I have people in my own life who have struggled with epilepsy, and I can tell you that the work of Danny Did is very much needed to provide support to the 1 in 26 Americans who will face seizures at some point. So here we go. Let's have some fun. And to get the ball rolling, we have a short message from a very special friend to the Danny Did Foundation.
Hey everyone, Pat McGann here. What a night. Want to say hello to everyone at Hearts and Hugs. You know, for 14 years, Danny Did has been bringing awareness to epilepsy, growing every year with your help. I'm sure you've seen the Flood Brothers truck branded to bring awareness. Flood Brothers, by the way, does that sound like a band to you, like a little music group? Like, who's it? You hear the new one by the Flood Brothers? Drippin', man. And there's a bus out there branded as well to help bring more awareness to epilepsy. That is not a shuttle, Southsiders. Don't be trying to get on that bus going back to Cork and Kerry, all right? But enjoy the night. You're at a great venue, Theater on the Lake, absolutely beautiful. What a great place to raise some money. So be generous tonight. It does make a huge difference. And thanks again for supporting Hearts and Hugs.
He's a funny fella, and then there's another funny fella who's going to join us. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give a big warm welcome to my partner, my main man for the evening. He talks faster than any Irishman I know. It's our fabulous auctioneer, Chris Hensley.
We're going to try that one more time, ladies and gentlemen. How about it for the pride of Monaghan, Brona Tumulty, right here. All right. Good evening. Good evening. How y'all feeling out there? Are you sure about that? How are you all feeling out there? All right. We are here to make magic happen tonight. Who's with me? All right. All right, so as Brona said, my name is Chris Hensley. I am your auctioneer for the night. I'm just gonna tee up our evening here real quick, then I'm gonna hand back to Brona, and I'll be back in a few minutes with our live auction. But here's what we have for you tonight. We are here, as I said, to make a tremendous impact in the fight against epilepsy and SUDEP, and we have a few ways that you can do that through our action-packed program. First, we have our live auction, and we've got 5 incredible experiences for you in that live auction. As I said, I'll be back in just a minute with that. And then I'll come back later in the evening, and we will do our Bid from the Heart. And we've got a big goal for Bid from the Heart tonight, a big goal. And so we're gonna need absolutely everybody in this room to put those paddles in the air, all right? And then, like last year, we've got that electric ending. It's called Last Paddle Standing, and you are not going to want to miss it. Somebody is sprouting wings tonight, and they're going on a trip of a lifetime, all right? In the background, all throughout the night tonight, we've got our silent auction going. That's going to close at about 9:15, and we've got 2 incredible raffles happening as well. So, a lot of opportunity to raise a ton of money for Danny Did. Who's with me in that? All right, that's right. Now, remember, for the folks here in the room, there's about 400 of you, we've got a home audience all around the country here tonight. So I need you all to ensure that they can hear you from home by making noise all throughout the night tonight. So I'm going to be back in just a minute. We're going to do the live auction, but for now I'm going to throw back to my partner in crime, Brona Tumulty.
Isn't he smooth? The first question I had was, where are these holidays? Or any of them to Ireland? But they're amazing, trust me. You're going to hear about them later on. So we do have some sponsor shout-outs, so we want to get those mentioned as well. So many partners helped to make this event successful. We want to recognize our 2 highest level supporters, UCB and Redwood Logistics. They're an amazing platinum sponsors, and all the great people at SK Life Sciences, our friends at Northwestern Medicine, Jazz Pharmaceuticals, the University of Chicago Medicine, Comer Children's Hospital, the BHD Kozlov Family Fund, and longtime friends Denise Kozlov, David Gross, and Dana and Craig Sanders, the great team at Flood Brothers Disposal, and Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois. Now, these companies have truly shown their commitment to Danny Did and the epilepsy community, and for that, the organization is immensely grateful. I believe we have a video. Or am I wrong in saying that? Again, that video is from our platinum sponsor, UCB. So again, this live auction is going to be brought to you by our friends here at Theatre on the Lake. So again, thank you to John and Maggie Wren for this beautiful venue. So I want to welcome my main man back to the stage. He's going to have, I can see him in the wings. All right, Chris Hensley, let's get this live auction going.
All right. I got my microphone on this time, Brona. How we feeling?
Feeling pretty good.
All right. Good. Little housekeeping here. All right. So, folks, we got a live auction that is out of this world. All right. So we've got 5 packages, all experiences. This is your opportunity to get out there and live a little, all right? But before I ask you to get those paddles in the air, I have a few rules, all right? Anybody remember my rules from last year? 1, you need to make sure that you have a paddle in your hand, all right? And I need you to prove that you have a paddle in your hand by putting those paddles in the air right now and waving them around like they're on fire, all right? Now, let's see, let's play a little game. How many of you were here last year, put those paddles in the air and wave them around? Yeah, good. How many of you are here for the first time? All right, look at that. We are growing, folks. How many of you have been here before but weren't here last year and came back? All right, good. How many of you have the foggiest idea where Monaghan, Ireland is? Anybody? 1. A few of you. Yeah, or those are the foggy ideas. All right, so we've got our paddles. We've done some practice. Our folks at home, I want you waving to your screen as well. I can see you at home as well, okay? Rule number 2, I need you to have a great time tonight, all right? And part of that is by making noise, all right? And so when you see somebody else with their paddle in the air, I need you to cheer. I need you to make some noise. I need you to show some love for them, all right? Because they're giving to this great cause, okay? So cheer, make some noise, hoot and holler, get up and do whatever you need to do, okay? Rule number 3 of our live auction, no deals, all right? We are not here for deals tonight. We're here to support a great cause, so dig deep and bid generously, all right? And my final rule, maybe my most important rule, if you are here with a significant other, a husband, a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a fiance, whatever you want to call them, and they want something, let them have it, all right? Let them have it. Live a little bit, okay? All right, yes. Who's ready to go? Let's go. Let's go, Danny did. Our first live auction package. We are starting with the granddaddy package of the night. All right, this is the Waste Management Phoenix Open 16th hole Skybox Experience. Exclusive Skybox Village provides one of the most valued opportunities for the discerning golf fan. Here's what you get. Admission for 2 to the 16th hole Skybox at the 2024 Waste Management Phoenix Open on Saturday, February 10th, 2024. We're all going to be here freezing our butts off, and you're going to be in Phoenix screaming your lungs out. You'll get 2 nights accommodations. You'll get airfare for 2. Let me tell you a little bit about this experience. The seating overlooks the 16th hole and provides a breathtaking panoramic view of the action. Plus, your 16th hole Skybox wristbands allow you to walk the course and catch a glimpse of the tournament from any viewpoint. Dubbed the greatest show on grass, the Waste Management Phoenix Open at TPC Scottsdale has no problem living up to its name. It has the largest crowds on the PGA Tour and has gained legendary status for being unlike any other golf tournament. In addition to playing host to great players in the game, the greatest players, the tournament is the PGA Tour's best attended, drawing nearly 500,000 enthusiastic spectators each year. The 16th hole is simply one of the most famous and well-known golf holes on the planet, and it can be yours if you are our winning bidder. And it's big, folks, so we're going to start this one big as well. We're raising money for Danny Did. Let's get those paddles in the air. I need to start bidding right here, right now at $4,500. Who's going to bid 45? I've got 45, now 5, now 5,500 right there. 55, now 6,000. There's 6,000, thank you very much. 6,000, now 6,500. 260, you're in the lead at $6,500 for Danny Did. Let's go, folks. I need another. There's 7,000, now 7,500. 7,500 right here for Danny Did. 7,500 right here. I need 8,000. Yes, 8,000 in the back of the room. I've got $8,000 back here. I'm looking now for $8,500. It's only money. Yes, $8,500. 8,500. Now $9,000. Hoorah! $9,000 right there. 9,000. Now your turn at 95. $9,500 right here. I need 10,000. Yes, $10,000. 10,000 right there. You don't need permission either. Let's go $10,500. Yes, 10,500. How about 11? 11,000. Yes, 11 in the back of the room. 11,000. Now 11,500 right here. Let's go 11,500 one time and we'll make magic happen. 11,000 in the lead. Anybody? This was the side of the room last year also. All right, 11,000 in the back. Your turn at 11,500. Let's make it happen right here. 11,000 one time. Live a little. Get out there. Do this. 16th hole. Let's go 11,500 right here. Yes, 11,500 right there. $11,500. Where is my underbidder back here? I've got 11,500. $12,000. $12,000. Now, folks, by the power vested in me as your auctioneer tonight, if you will also do $12,000, we're going to sell this twice and raise $24,000 for Danny Did. I've got $12,000 back here. Raise your paddle back there, 12,000. You are my winner, 207 at $12,000. And right here in front, 382 at $12,000 as well. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Hoorah! 382 at $12,000. You know how to live, my friend. Right there. And raise that paddle in the back one more time. Let me get that number. 207 at $12,000 as well. 382 and 207. Show some love, ladies and gentlemen. That right there is how you start a live auction. All right. Now, feel free to cheer or jeer as I take my jacket off. Thank you. Costume change. I heard Elizabeth Lauren back there. Thank you, Elizabeth. All right, here we go. Package number 2, and I'm not wearing this jersey for nothing, folks. Here we go. Package number 2, it's the ultimate Chicago fan package. Here's what this incredible package has in store for you. Enjoy 4 club tickets to a 2024 Chicago Cubs game. In fact, enjoy Wrigley Field with an experience that is unrivaled. You'll have access to the Maker's Mark Barrel Room, where you'll have unlimited food and snacks. You can eat in the barrel room or take it to your seats. You'll have unlimited beer, unlimited wine, unlimited spirits before and during the game. Your seats are in the 5th row right behind first base. You'll also take pictures after the game on the field, on the Cubs on-deck circle for all 4 of your participants, and you'll have VIP parking. All right, that's 1. Part 2. Enjoy 4 100-level seats at the United Center for a 2023-2024 season Blackhawks game, where you will see #1 draft pick Connor Bedard and maybe another hat trick as well. These are amazing seats. 100-level seats in section 109 gets you up close and personal. The winner also gets access to the Kettle One Club and a parking pass. Pick your game as well with the owner of the seats, all right? Enjoy 2 seats in the 100 level at the United Center to see a Chicago Bulls game during the 2023-2024 season. This package includes amazing 100-level seats in Section 101. Again, pick your game with the owner of the tickets. And then you'll enjoy 4 club tickets to a White Sox game in 2024. Do the Sox in style from the Guaranteed Rate Club, where you can enjoy all you can eat and all you can drink. The Guaranteed Rate Club is located up above home plate and offers amazing views. This package also includes parking as well. A lot of booze, a lot of parking, a lot of sports, all right? One more thing. We didn't forget about your Chicago Bears. How about adding this jersey signed by legendary Bears Hall of Famer Gale Sayers? It's yours and all of that other stuff if you are our top bidder. And I'm going to start bidding at a level that everybody in this room can get in. We're going to start bidding at just $2,500. Let's go. 25, now 3, now 35, 35, now 4, 4,500 right here, $5,000 right here, 5, now 55 in the back. Thank you. 55 back there, 6,000 right here, 6,000 right here. Let's go 6,500. Who's going to bid 6,500? Thank you for representing the west side of the room. $6,000 right here, 6,500. Thank you so much. She's filming me and bidding at the same time. Thank you. 6,500, looking for $7,000. We can do this. Let's go. 6,500. I need $7,000 one time. This jersey alone is worth that. 6,500, looking for $7,000. Anybody in the room? We're going to let this one go quickly if I don't see another paddle in the room in just a second. 6,500, fair and final warning right here. $6,500, $7,000. Thank you. Dude knows how to play. $7,000. Now your turn at $7,500. $7,000 right here. Your turn is $7,500. I'll try $7,250. How about it? It's only money. We're going to go back to work on Monday and make more of it. $7,000 in the lead right here. Your turn at $7,250. Anybody else in the room can bid. Anybody at all. $7,000. Fair and final warning. $7,000 going once. $7,000 going twice. All in, all done. Sold. Sold, 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 sold. 532. That's 532 at $7,000. Great job for Danny Did. All right, now I got to undress. All right, show some love for that $7,000 gift to Danny Did right there. Okay. All right. What do you think about we keep going? Yeah? Third package of the night. A week stay in Asheville, North Carolina. Ready for the luxury mountain life? Winterberry Cottage in Asheville, North Carolina is it. Just 15 minutes from Asheville, Winterberry Cottage offers plush mountain living with easy access to dining and entertainment. Shrouded by lush trees, this home offers a front row seat to the changing seasons. After an activity-filled day, gather around the fireplace to relax with a glass of wine while you take in the mountain views during the late fall and winter seasons. Experience total awe by watching the sun move across the sky from every room. The home is conveniently located less than a 5-minute drive from the idyllic small town of Black Mountain and a 15-minute drive to iconic Asheville. There are 3 bedrooms and 3.5 baths. It sleeps 6, and you can pack a bunch of kids on the couches to bring even more. Plus, while you're there, you can't leave Asheville without a tour of the Biltmore Estate. Using a $500 gift card, you'll visit America's largest home, which sits on 8,000 acres of vibrant Blue Ridge mountain beauty. Biltmore is one-of-a-kind destination from the historic, magnificent, spectacular art and award-winning wineries and its many dining and shopping venues and more than 20 miles of nature trails. Who's gonna win this dream package to Asheville and the Blue Ridge Mountains? We're gonna start bidding at $3,000. I've got 3, now 35, now 4, 4,000, now 45, 45, now 5, now 55, 5,500 right here. Hoorah, 5,500, double nickel. Let's go $6,000 one time. 5,500 over here looking for $6,000. Who's gonna bid $6,000 in the room? I'm not even going to look over here. We're going to just stay right here. Looking for $6,000 one time. I've got $5,500 looking for $6,000 in the room one time and one time only. $5,500 back here. We're going to let this one go quick also. $5,500. How about, yes, $6,000 right there. Thank you. $6,000 on the west side. $6,000. 6,500, yes, 6,500. Now your turn at 7. Hoorah, 7,000. Let's go 7,500 now. $7,000 over here. Your turn at 7,500 for Danny Did, right? $7,000 right there. Looking for 7,500. Anybody on the east side? $7,000 right now. Looking for 7,500. Let's go 7,250. Let's make a deal time. Yes, 7,250. 7,250. Now your turn at 7,500. Let's do this. 7,500. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. What's that thing about making noise? 7,250. Your turn at 75. Yes, 7,500 right there. Thank you so much. 7,500. Now 8,750. She's out. 7,500 right here. Did I say 87? Where'd that come from? 7,500. That's how I gin up the numbers, right? 7,500 right there. 7,500. Let's go 7,750 one time. This is your last chance. $7,500 going once. Fair and final warning. $7,500 going twice. All in, all done. Yeah, there it is. 7,750. 7,750. I think if you go to 8, this is yours. Can you go to 8? Can you go to 8? 7,750. Fair and final warning. 7,750. $8,000 one time. 8,000. Yes, $8,000 for Danny Did right there. Thank you so much. $8,000. $8,000. She wants to know who's over there bidding. There's going to be a little battle later. $8,000 right here. $8,250, $8,250, anybody? $8,000 going once, $8,000 going twice. Fair and final warning, all in, all done. She's like, is he looking at me? 8,100. 8,100, it's only money. It's only money. Yes, 8,100. 8,100. Let's go to 8,200. Come on, make me earn this. Make me earn it. 8,100. Right over here. Let's go for $8,200 for Asheville, North Carolina. Right there. You don't need permission, remember. Yes, 8,200. 8,200. Now 83. Your turn at 83. 8,200. Fair and final warning. Going once at 8,200. Going twice at 8,200. All in, all done. Sold, 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 sold. At $8,200. Let's see that beautiful bid paddle. Number 317, congratulations, at $8,200. Great job, great job. All right. Oh, another wardrobe change. Hold on just a second. All right. What do you think? Hat or no hat? Hat? Hat wins? Okay. All right. This is my racing gear for the night, and my winner is going to take this. I'm going to talk about it in a little bit. This is package number 4, the VIP Motorsport Experience in the city of your choice. All right? This amazing package includes 2 weekend passes to experience VIP treatment at a 2024 SRO Motorsports America event in the city of your choice. No details are spared with this experience. With access to the paddock area, be up close and personal with the drivers, the track, and the garages. You'll experience this behind-the-scenes access during Friday's practice round, Saturday's qualifiers, and Sunday's race. Enjoy this one-of-a-kind trip in the race hospitality area, where you will be treated as a guest of the race sponsor, CrowdStrike. Pretty sure CrowdStrike's on the back there. You will have unlimited food and beverage in the air-conditioned paddock area, as well as access to chauffeured golf carts to anywhere on the track. You'll get it all. A pit and garage tour, WeatherTech Paddock Club hospitality passes and single event credentials. Those are your race tickets. You'll take hot lap rides in the cars. You'll actually get out on the track and feel the need for speed, all right? You'll want to be in proper gear as well, but no problem. We have that covered with $1,000 worth of CrowdStrike racing clothing and accessories. The value of the VIP ticket alone is $1,000, but they are not for sale. You can only get this exclusive experience tonight by winning this amazing package, all right? This is a unique once-in-a-lifetime experience hosted in the best locations in the country, and you get to choose. Sonoma Raceway in Sonoma, California, or NOLA Motorsports Park in New Orleans, or Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas, or Virginia International Raceway in Alton, Virginia, or Music City Grand Prix in Nashville, Tennessee, or Road America in Elkhart, Wisconsin, or the granddaddy of them all, Indianapolis Motor Speedway in Indianapolis. Plus, Danny will fly the 2 winners to whatever race destination you choose. High-speed racing, pampered treatment, insider access. This is the total package. Let's get a bunch of paddles in the air right now at $2,500. $2,500 right here. Looking for $3,000, now $35,000, now $4,000, now $4,500, now $5,000 right here. $5,000. Make some noise, folks. $5,000 right here. $5,500. Let's go $6,000 one time. $5,500 in the back. Looking for $6,000. $5,500 back here. Looking for $6,000. Anybody at all at $6,000? $5,500 for this incredible trip. There's $6,000. Thank you so much. $6,000 back here. Let's go $6,500 one time and one time only. $6,000 in the lead, looking for $6,500. $6,500, thank you so much, Westies. $6,500, now your turn at $7,000. $6,500 right here, let's go, it's only money, $7,000 is what I need. $6,500, make some noise. Looking, yes, $7,000, hoorah! $7,000 right there. Now your turn at $7,500 one time. $7,000 in the lead. We're doing this for Danny Did right here in the moment. $7,500. Thank you so much. Let's go $8,000 now. We only live once, folks. Can't take it with you. $7,500. I need one more at $7,750. All right, $7,500. Need one more at $7,750. Last chance, fair and final warning. $7,500 in the. There's $7,750. Thank you so much. Hoorah, $7,750. Let's go $8,000 now. $7,750 back here looking for $8,000. Fair and final warning at $8,000. You even get the jacket off my back, all right? I know it might be a little bit sweaty, right? But $7,750, last chance, fair and final warning at $8,000. $7,750, going once. $7,750, going twice. Don't let it slip away. $7,750. Sold, 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 sold. 171. 171. 171. I didn't quite get it there. So pass that back there. 171 at $7,500. That's right. Show some love. Make some noise. All right. Now, am I having a bad hair night all of a sudden now? All right. Here we go. Elizabeth, enough of that. All right. Fifth and final live auction package of the night. A live comedy show in your own home with this guy, Jim Flanagan. Be the ultimate party host when beloved Chicago comic Jim Flanagan comes into your home or backyard to entertain your guests. Gather your friends and family to enjoy a night of laughter, celebrate a special birthday, an anniversary, a graduation, or just get the group together to do something fun and different. Have a small house or small backyard? Then pick your venue, perhaps your club or a local restaurant. What will you serve? This package also includes a $100 gift card to Binny's and an extra large cheese and charcuterie board and accoutrement from Jen Asparagus. The great Jim Flanagan is a national touring stand-up comedian from Chicago, known for his fast-paced, clever punchlines. Jim is a regular headliner at top Chicago comedy clubs, including Zany's, The Improv, and The Laugh Factory, as well as Brad Garrett's Comedy Club in Las Vegas. He's performed with Sebastian Maniscalco, with Pat McGann, who you saw earlier, and Nate Bargatze, among others. You may have seen him on one of his many TV appearances as well. Jim's been a fantastic friend to Danny Did for years, and we are excited for the winner to have this amazing night filled with laughs. We're going to start this package with Jim Flanagan at just $1,000. Who's going to bid? $1,000, now $1,500, now $2,000, $2,000, $2,500. Thank you so much. $2,500 right here, looking for $3,000. Thank you. $3,500, yes, $3,500 right here in front. Let's go $4,000 for Jim Flanagan. $3,500 in the lead right here. I need $4,000 one time. There's $4,000. Thank you very much. $4,000 back there for Jim Flanagan. $4,500, and I think he takes his shirt off. All right, $4,000 for Jim Flanagan. Let's go maybe you want him to leave his shirt on for $4,500. All right, $4,000 right there. I need $4,500 one time to keep this going. $4,000 for Jim Flanagan. This is gonna be the party of the year right there. I've got $4,000 looking for, there's $4,500, thank you so much. $4,500, now $5,000, thank you. $5,000. Right back here behind you, $4,500, $5,000, looking for double nickel time. $5,500 is what I need. I've got $5,000. I'll go to $5,250 to keep it going. $5,000, looking for $5,250 in the room. Fair and final warning for Jim Flanagan. I've got $5,000. Last chance at $5,250. Yes, $5,250. $5,250, now $5,500, $5,250 right here, looking for $5,500, $5,250 right here. One time, $5,500 is all I need. $5,250, fair and final warning, $5,250 going once, $5,250 going twice, all in, all. Let's go, make some noise, folks. Where's my $5,250? $5,250's right here. All right, good job, $5,250. Where's my $5,500? Where's that $5,500 donor? Let's go, yeah, $5,500. $5,500. Now your turn at $5,750. Let's make magic happen right here for Danny Did tonight. Yes, $5,750. Now your turn at $6,000. Come on, $6,000. Cheer her on, boys and girls. We need $6,000. It is only money. It's Jim Flanagan. He'll take his shirt off or keep it on. Either way, $6,000. $6,250. $6,250 right here. 62, don't, no, she won't call you and invite you. No, this is gonna be at her house. It's her party, all right? You won't even get a drink, all right? $6,000. I need $6,250 right here. $6,250 one time, right? $6,250, $6,000 in the lead, going once, $6,000, fair and final warning, going twice, live a little. Let's go, $6,250, $6,000. Sold. $6,000. Bid number 227 at $6,000 for that big lug right there. $6,000. Jim Flanagan has never been so flattered in his life. All right. Good job. Good job, Danny Did. We're raising money tonight. That is all the stuff. That is all the stuff, but stay in your seats because I'm going to be back in a few minutes and we're going to raise magic kind of money, all right? Magic money. Let's bring the pride of Monaghan back up. It's Brona Tumulty.
I don't think Monaghan has even ever called me the pride of Monaghan, but thank you, I'll take that. I got a little worried when he started undressing, but he saved it. He brought it back in, so we're okay. So now we have another short video message from one of our platinum sponsor partners, Redwood Logistics.
Logistics. Moving from A to B, right? That's part of it, for sure. But with Redwood, it's more. It's in between A to B. That's where the magic is. That's the difference between good and great. And that's where we thrive. We love it. Absolutely love it. And what if we were even more? What if we had a unique energy, a more rewarding experience for our customers, our carriers, our partners? Redwood isn't just about moving freight or managing it. It's about our ability to balance the human element with technology. We innovate on a daily basis, knowing where our customers are, where they need to be, and helping them get there. Welcome to Redwood.
So thank you again to Redwood Logistics. So you thought the night was anywhere near over, you're wrong. The night is young. We have a lot more to share with you guys. We have the new Danny Did awareness video. We have remarks from a very special guest, and then you'll see Chris back on stage again. We have our Bid from the Heart paddle raise segment. So please stick with us, lots more to come. But we want to kickstart all of that with that brand new awareness video. We're excited to debut that. And we want to give a big thanks and a big special shout out to the creator, Josh Wine. So let's roll that video.
It's been in every aspect of my life since I can remember.
There's just feelings of helplessness.
It's taken his future away.
The hypervigilance, the being on edge.
All of a sudden, everything just kind of stopped.
How does epilepsy impact a life? There are as many answers as there are people with epilepsy. And each answer and each person tells the story of why Marianne and I started the Danny Did Foundation. For our son Danny, the effect of epilepsy was the loss of his life 3 months before his 5th birthday. The cause of Danny's death was sudden unexpected death in epilepsy, or SUDEP. But still today, the little toughie, as his grandma Murtaugh called him, is front and center in our lives. And his energy powers the Danny Did Foundation's purpose to elevate awareness so that families in our epilepsy community know that they are seen, that they are heard, and that they are cared for.
No child should die from epilepsy. Nathan was very much a comedian and a jokester. He always liked to make people laugh. One of my favorite things about Nathan was his hugs. He would give you the best hugs. I think that's what I really miss the most about him. No one ever mentioned the term SUDEP to me. I actually didn't even learn about it until after he passed away, unfortunately. I didn't know that you could actually die from it. It's actually how I came across the Danny Did Foundation, by searching SUDEP. They provided so much support to me. They've given me a reason to put something positive into Nathan's death. I don't think I would have been able to get through the past 10 years without the Danny Did Foundation.
No family should feel like they are on their own. Jeffrey is 17 years old, and he is probably one of the funniest guys you would ever meet. He has autism, epilepsy, and an intellectual disability. I saw the Sammy camera. I reached out to Danny Did and filled out an application for financial assistance. Very quickly, Danny Did turned around and said, "Here you go." I've always been somebody who's loved cycling. Why don't I do it for a purpose? I was so grateful to Danny Did for what they had done for us and what they do for other families. Maybe I could do a fundraiser. Oh shoot, this is real now. I have to do this 100 miles.
In all 50 states and across 16 countries, the Danny Did Foundation has helped families like the Garcias gain access to seizure alerting devices. These life-saving tools can detect a seizure the moment it occurs. So how does epilepsy impact a life? It's a question that has weighed on millions of families. Thanks to our son Daniel George Stanton, the Danny Did Foundation is helping to change the answers.
I'll be right here next to you, as long as the world keeps spinning.
Our motivation is to help people with epilepsy enjoy full lives filled with opportunities. That's the promise we make to our Danny boy and to every family we meet.
I won't ever let you down.
Hello, my name is Mary Duffy. I am the Executive Director of the Danny Did Foundation. I'd like to start by thanking Amber Abrams and Amy Garcia, who are here tonight, for sharing their personal stories throughout that video that we just watched. And now, let's listen to a message sent to us from NASCAR driver Matt Tift, who is a person living with epilepsy as well.
Hey everyone, Matt Tift here. As somebody who went through epilepsy myself, I really do understand the impact seizures have on day-to-day life. And knowing foundations out there like the Danny Did Foundation and Danny Stanton, they're giving back that chance of inspiration and hope to folks like myself. It's really amazing what they're doing, and it just gives that spirit of never quitting and keeping going. So as somebody who's still in racing and has been able to overcome all kinds of obstacles, one of the biggest things we want to make sure is that we're able to go contribute and give back to this entire community that needs so much help for research and treatments to go on through epilepsy and all the families affected. So if you're at the Heart and Hugs event tonight, or you're just seeing this, please make sure you give generously to the Danny Did Foundation. Thank you guys so much.
Well, thank you, Matt. We love to see people doing what they love and enjoying their life. I'd like to keep that gratitude flowing by mentioning others who have contributed to furthering our mission this year. We have family ambassadors spreading our message from their hometowns all across the country. And we're lucky to have a very energetic associate board led by Callie Sargis and Lauren Nepper. And lastly, a wonderful group of teens that make up our Student Ambassador program, and many of them are here tonight volunteering. There's also a few individuals that have gone above and beyond. Their efforts have been amazing, their efforts to protect people with epilepsy, and they've really shared their time with us, their talents with us, their achievements were admirable, and we're extremely grateful for your friendship and for your partnership. So if you're in the room tonight, I would love if you could please stand. Julie Dix. David Vukovic. Tim Zalasko. Dave Friedrich. Mary Kate Hickey. And Matt and Amy McInerney. And now I'd like to introduce you to Jennifer Sine. She's a member of our board and a relentless and compassionate advocate. Jennifer and her husband Todd and their daughter Ivy traveled from Iowa to be with us tonight. And Jen's family has been impacted by SUDEP, and she's willing to share that personal story with us. Her gentle approach to a very difficult subject has engaged many to become involved. She's an invaluable resource to our foundation and to our community, and I'm glad you all have a chance to meet her tonight. So if you could please help me welcome Jen to the stage.
Why me? I don't deserve this. After a long summer of doctor appointments and different medications, everything finally seemed back to normal for me. I am normal again. Even with this thought in my head, I could still feel the anxiety rush through my body as my mom pulled up to the curb in front of school. It was the start of a new school year. Maybe people forgot about what happened to me by now. Maybe they'll think I'm back to normal. I was comforted by this thought and took a deep breath. But as I slid open the door to the van and saw everyone standing in front of school, my face turned bright red. Coming back to school, I know I had an arrow pointing at my head, flashing the words, "Something is wrong with him." Everyone here was witness to what happened to me last year. They saw me when I was standing in front of class at a loss for words. They saw me when in mid-conversation I would stare off in space. They saw me when strange words and noises were spilling from my mouth. I had no control over any of it. I just want to be normal. Did I do something wrong? Why me? Did I do something to deserve this? Is something wrong with me? What are people going to think of me? These are the words of my son Brendan, who was diagnosed with epilepsy at the age of 10, recounting his fears, doubts, and anxiety in a written essay 8 years later as part of his senior English composition portfolio. This is a boy who, despite having epilepsy, lived fully and thrived in all areas of his life. He was our wonderful, loving, and only son, an amazing big brother, a dedicated and caring friend, described by many friends as a big brother making sure they were all taken care of. He was a compassionate and loving boyfriend, a quiet leader who led by his actions and examples, inspiring not only his teammates, but all who knew him. He was smart and hardworking, earning recognition as an Iowa All-State academic football player and track performer. He made calculus and physics seem easy, as he graduated with honors and humbly received generous scholarships to pursue his dream of becoming an engineer. Once at college, he created even more beautiful friendships, where he coached a team of them to a second-place Iowa State homecoming co-ed flag football trophy. On November 28, 2017, just 105 days into his freshman year at Iowa State, Brendan's life was taken by SUDEP. Brendan, you did not deserve to have epilepsy, but you faced it with bravery and courage every day. You never let it get in the way of living your life to its fullest. You came to embrace your diagnosis, the self-care that it took to manage your seizures, and you were diligent with your treatment. There was one thing more than anything that you did deserve, and that was to know about SUDEP. You were never given the chance or opportunity to have conversations, to learn and understand your risks so that you could protect your life. We deserve to know so that we could help you protect your life. Your friends, your girlfriend deserve to know, and all those whose lives you touched deserve to know. It is because of this that I'm standing here tonight. It is why I'm running another marathon as part of Team Danny did this year. It is why Brendan's 10-year-old sister raises money selling lemonade and his favorite chocolate chip cookies from a stand outside our house, all with a big smile as she shares her big brothers with others. It's why my 81-year-old father, Brendan's grandpa, rides his bike with me on my long training runs, at times getting up at 4 a.m. to be my source of light. It is why Brendan's childhood friend, Tim, continues to spread awareness by running his 3rd Chicago Marathon this year. It is why my mom knits these amazing dish scrubbies to raise money and awareness to scrub out SUDEP. It is because there continues to be too much heartbreak and so much loss because of SUDEP. This foundation, this mission, the legacy and love of Danny Stanton needs to continue to reach farther and wider. As I look out here tonight, I'm filled with hope. Every time I see the Danny Did Heart logo and see Danny smile, I am filled with hope. Every time I see the faces of the children and the families that we help and read their stories, I am filled with hope. With your support, we will continue to fight and work hard so that all children affected by epilepsy can live a long, healthy, and full life. With a heart filled of hope and gratitude, thank you, Danny, and thank you all that are here tonight and watching from home.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your moment to shine. All right? Jen, thank you so much for sharing your story here tonight. Please make some noise for Jen Syme. Thank you, Jen. Jen, you are why we are here tonight. Thank you so much for sharing your story. All right, so this is Bid from the Heart. This is where I ask you to raise your paddles loud and proud, all right? This is the heart and soul of our event tonight and this year. This, my friends, is the largest single event that Danny does every single year, and this is our opportunity to fire up this mission. Are you with me? I changed jackets so that we would have a pot of gold right here on stage so that we can raise incredible money, all right? We need to make sure that more of those seizure alarms are available to families in Illinois and across the country and around the world, and that's what we're gonna do tonight. We need to make sure that education and awareness about epilepsy and SUDEP is out there so that all of those with epilepsy and with SUDEP are not stigmatized, all right? And we need to ensure that Danny did continues its 14-year mission for another 14 years and continues to make life-changing impact for people with epilepsy and SUDEP. Are you with me, folks? All right. So I talked about this a little bit earlier, that we have a big goal. We have a big goal, all right? We need to raise, in the next 10 minutes or so, $200,000 in this room right here and with our friends watching from home, all right? $200,000. Now, that's a big goal, but we can get there. I'm confident of it, all right? Now, when Tom and Mary and I were talking about what we should do tonight to really get things going, they said, let's start at $20,000. That's a big number, I get it, but I said, can we take a swing for the fences? And can we get somebody in this room who is so incredibly kind and generous that they would be our superhero, that they would supercharge us on our way to that $200,000 goal with a gift of $25,000. Is there anybody in this room that would raise their paddle right here, right now? Here we are, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, my friend. 2, 3, 4 at $25,000. Hoorah, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? Thank you for your incredible generosity once again this year. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I'm greedy. It's what my job is, all right? So, is there anybody else in this room right here, right now, that can raise their paddle and match that incredible gift of $25,000? Anybody at all, one time, at $25,000? All right, that's a big number, I get it. Thank you again very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That, we're more than 10% of our way to goal right there. Thank you so much. All right. Now we're going to move on to $20,000, where they asked me to begin. Who can get us going with a gift of $20,000 right here in this moment? Anybody at all with a gift? 401, 401. That is Scott Gillespie and Julie Gillespie. Scott and Julie, thank you so much, not only for your gift here in this moment tonight, but for your leadership of Danny Did as well. Scott and Julie Gillespie, folks, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we're at $45,000, and as you can see, we're coloring this picture in right here, and when we hit that $200,000, we will color the entire picture in. All right, so is there anybody else that can raise their paddle here tonight with a gift of $20,000 to match Scott and Julie? Anybody at all with a gift of $20,000 in the room? All right, show some love for the Gillespies right here. Thank you so much. We've got two incredible gifts to get us off and out of the gates. All right, now, at $10,000, if you raise your paddle at $10,000, I assure you, you are not alone. John and Lisa Pustera are also making a gift here tonight of $10,000. Who can join John and Lisa with a gift of $10,000 in the room right here, right now? Anybody at all with a gift of $10,000 in the room here tonight for Danny Did? Anybody at all? One more chance. Yes, 317. Thank you so much. 317 at $10,000. Hoorah! Thank you for standing with Danny Did. Now, with that motivation, can we get one more at $10,000? Anybody at all at $10,000? Guy brought his beer up to his mouth, and I thought his paddle was going up. All right. Let's say thank you to those two incredible donors at $10,000. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thanks to John and Lisa as well. All right, at $5,000, we've got a bunch of gifts at $5,000. All right, so let me read these off, and then I'm going to ask those of you in the room who can raise their paddles at $5,000 to match these gifts. All right, Dan Katowski and Ann Dempsey at $5,000. Thank you, Dan and Ann. The Philip H. Corboy Foundation at $5,000. Mike and Monica Callahan at $5,000. And the Telos Group also at $5,000, along with Jamie Dix. I know Jamie's in the room, I think, right? At $5,000 as well. Who else in this room can help us get to that $200,000 goal at $5,000? 118 at $5,000. Thank you so much, 118. Let's get some more. 124 at $5,000 also. Let's get some more, folks. Another at $5,000. Anybody in the room can raise their paddle. It's only money. You're doing great things to help Danny Did right here in this moment with a gift of $5,000. I know there's one more in this room right now. Where are you? Raise that paddle. Yes, 532 at $5,000 as well. Thank you. Hoorah at $5,000. Look what we're doing, folks. We're going to raise that $200,000 here tonight. Can I get one more? I'm greedy at $5,000. She's just scratching her face. All right. It was upside down, so I couldn't quite read it there. You had me going there for a second. Anybody else? Last chance at $5,000 before we move on. All right. Thank you. Show some love to those $5,000 bidders. Yes. Yes. All right. Now, we're at $2,500, and I'm flying solo. I don't have anybody here, but I've got 472. That's 472 right here at $2,500. Let's get some more paddles in the air at $2,500 right here, right now, folks. Who else at $2,500? Anybody in the room at $2,500 one time for Danny Did? Yeah, way in the back. 407. Yes, 407. Thank you so much. At $2,500 as well. Who else at $2,500? Let's get one more. Let's get one more at $2,500. Yes, 153. 153. 153 at $2,500 as well. Thank you so much. Who else? Anybody else at $2,500 to stand with Danny Did? Yes, 466. Thank you so much. At $2,500. Thank you, 466. One last chance at $2,500. Who's going to stand with Danny Did in the room right here at $2,500? Show some love for those $2,500 donors. All right. Now, see what it says right here. Keep going, all right? That means we got to keep bidding, all right? We've got our $1,500 level, and we've got Magnolia Schaefer, who's giving a gift of $1,500. Thank you, Magnolia. Now, if you came here tonight thinking about making a gift at $1,000, I encourage you, this is your moment to be a rock star, all right? This is your moment to raise that paddle, not at $1,000, but at $1,500. Can I get some paddles in the air right now at $1,500? Yeah, 347 at $1,500. 202, hoorah, at $1,500. 416 at $1,500. Yeah, make some noise. Show some love. West Side in the house. 158 at $1,500. Thank you so much. Who else? 105 at $1,500. Thank you. Who else at $1,500? Let's get a few more at $1,500. 306 at $1,500, way in the back. Thank you so much. Who else? One more at $1,500. Who's going to raise that paddle right here at $1,500? Turn it around for me. Turn it around. Oh, no, that's handwritten. I'm coming out to the audience. Keep those paddles up, all right? Keep those paddles in the air. I've got 477 at $1,500. Westies, let's go. 799 at $1,500. Thank you. Love the hat. All right, Brona's going to love that hat as well. And 110 at $1,500 too. Can I get one more at $1,500? Who else at $1,500 to stand with Danny Did? Yeah, 258. I'm coming for a fist bump. 258. Here we go. Blow it up. Yes. 258 at $1,500. Last chance. Who's going to go at $1,500? Anybody else at all at $1,500? All right, we're getting there. We are getting there. All right, now we're going to take a quick break because Tom Stanton, the president of Danny Did Foundation, is coming to the stage. Make some noise for Tom Stanton!
Thanks, Chris. Thank you guys for your incredible generosity tonight. We're so grateful to see so many friends here in the room. I want to first give thanks to our co-chairs who put so much effort into tonight, Tracy Jablonski and Mallory Gallant. Amazing work. I also want to recognize my incredible colleagues, Mary Duffy, Katie Gaughan, and Brendan Duffy. They are the lifeblood of our organization. Thank you. In 2009, my brother Mike and his wife Marianne experienced the unthinkable. And yet the legacy that they created for their son Danny is still here, 14 years later, helping more families than ever before. So we thank you for having the courage to lead our foundation. Keeping this event vibrant and growing takes a great planning committee. Our planning group this year was absolutely loaded with creativity, and we're so thankful that you shared your talents to plan this night. Another foundation to this event is our host committee, this generous group that you've seen listed on the screen behind me. One couple in particular that has been on this committee every year since we've created it is Patty and Doug Bruno. We love you and thank you for being so good to Danny Did. And finally, I want to recognize our board of directors, which is led by Kurt Florian and Caroline McAteer. We can't thank you enough for always being there for DDF. So while I'm highlighting great supporters to our cause, I'd like to mention three more. Amy, John, Diane, could you join me on stage? These are three members of Team Danny Did who each took on a different athletic challenge to raise awareness and funds for our cause. Why don't you guys walk over here? Yeah. So Amy Garcia, you recently completed a 100-mile bike ride from Evanston to Wisconsin and back. Can you tell us what made you take that on and how was the training?
Well, I decided to do this for my 17-year-old son who was diagnosed with epilepsy last year. The Danny Did Foundation gave us a SAMI-CAM device to monitor his seizures at nighttime, which is when you're at the highest risk for sudden infant death from epilepsy. And I was so grateful to them for doing this because we could sleep at night and finally relax a little bit. So I love cycling. I decided to do this and support the Danny Did Foundation. The training was rough. In hindsight, it was awesome. But when I tallied up my hours from May 1st through August 31st, I had spent 163 hours training. Thank you. Thank you. In addition to that, I'm a full-time working mother of three. Two of my children have special needs, and the other one is just a 4-year-old, which says enough. So I don't know how I fit in the time, honestly. I mean, part of it was getting up at 4:30 in the morning and going out and riding before the kids were up. I mean, a lot of it was my wonderful husband, Eric, because somebody had to be home with the kids. You know? Yeah, and so I'm just, again, I'm really grateful to have been part of this and raise this money. So.
Thank you. Awesome. And John McShay, you cycled 575 miles over 9 days. That's a lot of time on two wheels. Tell us about your trip, John. Any setbacks, any highlights?
Every day was an adventure. So the 6th day, it's pouring rain. I wake up, it's pouring rain. It's like 52 degrees. Wind's in my face. But I charge ahead, I have like 6 miles. I'm in the Upper Peninsula now. I have 6 miles to my destination. I get a flat tire. So I pull out my two pumps. They both don't work. And then I realize, uh-oh, it's Sunday and the bike shop is closed, even if there is a bike shop in Escanaba. This pickup comes over by me. It's a woman, older than me even. And I think her pickup was older than me. She looks at me and she says, "You okay?" And I must have still had that panic thinking about Sunday and the bike shops are closed. And I say, "You don't have a bike pump in your pickup, do you?" She says, "No, but I think down the way in this park is this bike thingy, and I think maybe you can inflate your tire there." So she took me back there. I filled it up, but that's not the end of the story. So now I needed a bike pump for the next day. So there is a bike shop in Escanaba. They open at 10. I'm at the door, and Alex is there at the door. He wants to know what's going on. I talk about yada yada yada, the flats and all of this. He welcomes me in. He fixes my one bike pump. He puts another part on there. He steers me to the other bike pump on the wall. And then I say, "Okay, what do I owe you?" And he says, "It's on me." He had asked about my Danny Did jersey and what it was all about, so I kind of went into the whole thing. I'm going around Lake Michigan. I've raised a little bit of money, but this is the Danny Did mission. And it hit him so hard in the heart that he just said, "It's yours." So my only request is if you're ever in Escanaba and you get a flat tire, buy 2 tubes.
And Diane Garvey, you put in 90 miles of hiking in the Swiss Alps.
Thank you.
Tell us about your trip.
Well, first of all, I'm going to just say what my inspiration is, and Amy, you and your son, and Jennifer, who spoke earlier about Brendan. I had the fortune and my good health to go on a hike with my own daughter in the Alps, and it was wonderful. It was challenging. I had a little mantra about Danny Did getting me up some of the steep ascents. But one of my favorite moments was we stayed at a very remote hut, no electricity, no showers, which you really do need a shower at the end of a long hike. Cows outside my window, and really the beautiful Alps, the glacier waterfalls, and it really instilled in me that we're all part of something much greater than ourselves, and I think that's why we're all here tonight. And it motivated me and continues to inspire me to do what I can do. So thank you.
Thanks, Diane. Our heartfelt thanks to each of you, and as a show of gratitude, my colleague Katie has a photo to capture all that you put into your adventures. We love you guys. We thank you. Let's hear it for these 3.
Now, what you don't see, and John, Amy, and Diane, stay here on stage with me. We're gonna have fun at this next level. What you don't see, clothes hide a lot. They are ripped underneath there, right? So they've got quads and hammies just bulging everywhere. Diane, stay here with us on stage. We're gonna have fun, all right? Okay, yeah, don't sneak away. Don't sneak away. You wanna borrow my gold jacket? We'll raise some money. We'll raise some money together, yeah? All right, so we're gonna move on to our $1,000 level. Let's bring the house lights back up a little bit. And you all are gonna stay up here and help us get this thermometer. Let's see the thermometer. We're gonna help get this over the $200,000 mark right here, right now. So we are at our $1,000 level right here. Amy, John, and Diane are gonna cheer you on. I need to see some paddles in the air at $1,000. Here we go. go. Paddles up right here. 115 at $1,000. 485 at $1,000. 235 at $1,000. 113 at $1,000. 260 at $1,000. 122 at $1,000. Whoa, there's a bunch back here. I'm going running. All right, here we go. 307 at $1,000. 302 at $1,000. 471 at $1,000. 304 at $1,000. 312, dial it up at $1,000. 462 at $1,000. 252, that's 252 at $1,000 as well. Let's get some more in the air right here, right now at $1,000. 355 at $1,000. Thank you so much. Who else? 282 at $1,000. 369 at $1,000. Let's go. We've got some work to do still, folks. 261 at $1,000, 280 at $1,000, 130 at $1,000. Let's keep them going. More paddles in the air at $1,000 right here, right now. Anybody else at $1,000 for Danny Did right here? 238 at $1,000 as well. 238. Thank you so much. I need one more. Can I get one more? Yes, 388. 388. Looking great at $1,000 as well. High five it up. Great job. Second year in a row right there. Now, if the young can lead us 388, that means some other grown-ups need to put their paddle in the air right now at $1,000. This is our chance to impact Danny Did for the better. Right here, I need a few more at $1,000. Last chance at $1,000 in the room, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody at all want to stand right here with Danny Did with a gift of $1,000? Make some noise, show some love for those $1,000 donors. Amy, John, Diane, thank you so much for all that you did to help raise money for Danny Did. All right. Now, we have 2 levels left to go. 2 levels. 500 and 250. And we've got a little bit of work to do still here, all right? So let's get that over that 200,000. I'm gonna need some people who are already upstream at bigger numbers to come in with one more gift at $500 here right now. Can anybody do that? Let's see some paddles in the air. 488 at $500. Here we go, 177 at $500. 404 at $500. 426 at $500. Thank you. 512, lighten it up, thank you, at $500 as well. 308 at $500. 121 at $500. 437 at $500. 284 at $500. Thank you so much. Who else? 419 at $500. Thank you. 363 at $500. And 345 at $500 as well. 446 at $500. Anybody else at $500 in the room for Danny Did? 357. That's 357 at $500 also. Who else? Right here, 256 at $500. And I encourage those of you at home, let's get online and give those gifts at $500, my friends. All right, can I get one more? Yeah, 2 more. 141 right here. Thank you so much. 141 and 320. 320 at $500 as well. Right here, 477 at $500. Who else at $500? We're oh so close, ladies and gentlemen. I need some more at $500 in the room to get us to that $200,000 goal. Anybody else in the room at $500 right here, right now? Thank you. That was awesome at $500. Our last number. $250, all right? If you haven't given yet, I ask that you raise your paddle or consider doing so right here at our final level. $250. Let's see some paddles in the air. 294 at $250. 784 at $250, 410 at $250, 596 at $250, 337 thank you at $250, 135 thank you at $250, 175 thank you at $250, 291 at $250, 487 thank you at $250, 237 at $250, 414 at $250, 243 at $250, 187 at $250, 425 at $250. Make some noise, folks. 495, that's 495 at $250, 491 at $250, 584 at $250, 591 at $250, 443 at $250. Who else? 270, thank you so much at $250. On this side, Westies represent 429 at $250. Who else at $250? Back here, 493 at $250. 578 at $250. Who else at $250 in the room? We are oh so close to that $200,000, folks. 181 at $250. 340 at $250. 172 at $250 as well. Who else at $250 to get us over that $200,000 mark? 158 at $250 as well. Thank you so much. We are so close. Anybody else at $250 in the room? Yeah, 186. Thank you so much. 186 at $250. Who else at $250? I don't know. Okay, so we're at like 194, I think was the number when we did it would show up. So we're at $194,000. 427 back here. 427 at $250 as well. 289 at $250. Is there anybody in the room that just wants to throw their paddle up and hit us right over that $200,000 mark with a gift of $5,000 right now? Anybody at all want to be that $200,000 superhero? Yes! 317! 317 at $5,000. Yes, stand up, folks. Make some noise. 317 at $5,000. Look at that. Great job. Great job. Great job. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, how did that not put us over $200,000? All right. Hey, look at that. It just took them a second to get the gift loaded into the system. Thank you for protecting kids with epilepsy. Thank you. That is incredible work. Incredible work. You all should be so proud of what you have just accomplished here for Danny Did Foundation. All right? Show some love to yourselves while I bring up the ever-present Brona Tumulty. Brona.
Did he say ever-present? I've missed a few live shots. I don't know if everybody'd agree with that. That was phenomenal. All the stories and the hiking and the cycling, just absolutely amazing accomplishments. I got winded coming up the stairs, so fair play to you. So we do some more sponsor announcements we want to make. So we're going to do that right now. So we want to thank Candice Lenti and everyone at Wintrust Financial, John Wren and the Irish Fellowship Club. So big fan of them. Our friends at Levanova, Katie Stanton and Bridge Industrial, everyone at Neurelis, Cindy Loftus and Loftus and O'Mara Staffing, Julie Dix and Primetime Marketing, the team from Synovian, Katie Mancuso and JVM Realty, Goldfish Swim School, Jenny Novi, and Ameda Senior Care, and our friends at the Trip Healy Foundation. So big round of applause for all of them. Thank you so much for your commitment to families and to caregivers. So, I believe he's not worn his voice out just yet. And I do love his pot of gold jacket, and these Irish references are not going unnoticed, Mr. Hensley. So we're going to bring him back out. I'm going to stick around and keep an eye on him for this one. So I believe he's going to have another special segment.
Let's get that walk-on music one more time. I think it's called Wild Horse. Let's go, Wild Horse. Come on. What do I have here, Brona? What do I have? I have an American Tourister Moonlight hard-sided piece of luggage. And what is this all about, you ask?
I had some questions. Am I going somewhere?
Possibly.
Possibly. All right. Where would I be going?
We are going to play a game, ladies and gentlemen. We played this game last year as well. It's called Last Paddle Standing. Who remembers Last Paddle Standing from last year? I think there's this woman, 258 over here. She was still spending money on that until earlier this afternoon, last year. All right, so here's what we've got. Last paddle standing. If you are our last paddle standing, you get to choose your own adventure. You have 7 trips to choose from. Los Cabos, Mexico. Or will it be Punta Cana, Dominican Republic? Or will it be, let's see, Jackson Hole, Wyoming? Or Lake Louise in Alberta, Canada? Or a Napa Valley farmhouse stay? Or the Willamette Valley in Oregon for a vineyard getaway, or New York City, Broadway meet and greet. All right, all you have to do is be my last paddle standing, and this is going to take exactly 10 minutes, all right? Here's how it's gonna work. If you raise your paddle in the air, you are committing $100, all right? And if you're the only person in the room that raises your paddle, you're gonna get to pick one of those 7 trips, right? But if anybody else raises their paddle after you, then they are my new last paddle standing. You are still on the hook for your original $100. My second paddle up is on the hook for $100. And you can bring your paddle back up as many times as you want. But if you raise your paddle 17 times, you're gonna be on the hook for at least $1,700, all right? And even if you lose, okay? So that's the rule. Do we understand? Do we understand? All right, so I'm gonna explain this again as we go. This is last paddle standing and who, and you get this, by the way, also, Brona.
Nice.
Okay? Yeah.
I need that. I'm going away myself.
Yeah, so take Brona with you, and
I don't know if I can commit to that. That's going to cost you more than $100, let's be clear.
All right. So here we go. Who wants to be my first last paddle standing in the room right here, right now? All right, I see you back there, 329. Let's get the house lights up just a little bit. 329, my first last paddle standing. Now 344 is my last paddle standing. Now 203, now 202. All right, so all 4 of you are in for $100, no matter if you win or not, all right? And you can come back in just like 344 is doing right now. So now you're my new last paddle standing. 344 is my last paddle standing. Who wants to raise their paddle and be my new last paddle standing? 344, we're gonna let this go and we're gonna raise no money for Danny Did here, okay? 34, now 339, thank you so much. Now 175. 175 is my new last paddle standing. 175 at $100. Now 344, now 344. 344, okay, is now my last paddle standing at $100, an additional $100, okay? So 344 is my last paddle standing. Going once, now 347, thank you so much. 347 is my last paddle standing. 347 going once, 347, up 411. 411 is my last paddle standing. 411 going once, 411 going twice. 203, now 347 again, now 486. 486 is my last paddle standing. 102 is my last paddle standing. 102, last paddle standing. Going once, 102. Going twice, 102. 282 is my last paddle standing. 282 is my last paddle standing. 282 going once. 282 going twice. 486 and now 347. All right, 347 going once. 347 going twice, all in, all done. Nope, 411 right here. 411 once again. 411 is my last paddle standing, going once. 411 going twice. 347 again. He's in for a few $100 now. 347. He's going to pay it whether he wins or not, but he thinks he's going to win. So 347, last paddle standing. 347 going once. 347 going twice. All in, all 203. 203 is my last paddle standing. 203, going once. 203, now 572, a new pony in the race. 572, going once. 572, going twice, all in. 339 is my last paddle standing. 339, going once. 339, going to 177 in the back. Thank you, 177. 177 is my last paddle standing. Going once, 177, going twice, all in, all done. 180. 180 going once, 180 going twice, 346. 346 is my last paddle standing. 346 going once, 346 going twice. All in, all done, 347. 347. All right, we've been going now for 5 minutes, okay? Now, I'm your least favorite guy in the room. We're gonna raise the bid to $250 increments, okay? Now we're going 250 increments. 347, you were last one in at $100. 347, going once. 347, going twice. All in, all done. 347, nope, 784 with a bid now of $250. 784, our first one at $250. All right, you're paying that $250 regardless of whether you win. What was the number again? 784? 784. Okay, 784, last paddle standing. Going once, 784. Going twice, 784. All in, 203. 203. Another bid of $250. 203. Going once. 203. Going twice. All in, all done. 203 is 347. 347 at $250. Good job. 347 going once. 347 going twice. All in, all done. 347 is my 346. 346. We're at $250 raises now. 346 going once. 346 going twice. All in, 7 trips to choose from. 346 going twice. 347 again at 250 more. All right. 347 going once. 347 going twice. All in, all done. 347 is not it. 153. 153. Okay, once again, I'm your least favorite person in the room, Brono. Now we're going to go to $500 raises, okay? $500 every time you put your paddle in the air. 219 with the first $500 on the table. 219, right back here. Last paddle standing. 219, that's $500. 219 going once. 219 going twice. All in, all done. 203. 203. That's another $500 for Danny Did. 203. Going once. We're all going to go on vacation, folks. Come on, let's go. Let's get one of these trips. 203, going twice. All in, all done. 203 is my last. 219 once again. 219 with another $500 on the pile. 219, going once. 219, going twice. All in, all done. 219. 203 with another $500. 203 going once. 203 going twice. All in, all done. 203. No, 219. 219. 219 going once. 219 going twice. All in, all done. 219 is my 347. Well played. Well played. Bronny, you want to do one of these?
I'm starting to think I should go on holiday with
You
these guys.
getting the
They're a
gist
good
of it?
crowd. Huh?
You getting the gist?
I'm starting to get it, yeah.
All right, 347. Do it. 347.
Going once.
Yes, 347 going once.
Going twice.
347 going twice. 347 is my last paddle. 203. 203, right here. 203. All right. Now, I remind you all We're all going on vacation anyway, all right? Why not help Danny Did right here in the moment? Now, we're in the tall grasses, all right? $1,000 raises from here on out. If you raise your paddle, you're in rare air. You're gonna get to pick one of these trips, all right? So $1,000 every time you raise your paddle. Where's my leader, 203? 203 is my last paddle standing. Going once, 203. Going twice, 203. All in, all done. 203 is my 347. 347 with a $1,000 bill on the table. Well done, well played. All right, it's only money, folks. 347. Going once, last paddle standing. 347, going twice, all in, all done. 347 is my last paddle.
I'm getting nervous and I'm not even putting a paddle up.
I'm looking at you, 203. You're like 3,000 bucks in anyway. What's another 1,000? You get one of these trips. Let's go right now. Danny Did is waiting for you. Danny Did is waiting for you to pick your trip right here, 203. Let's do it. A little peer pressure in the room, folks. Come on, 203. Come on, 203. Anybody else? Raise that paddle right here, right now. 1,000 bucks and you can pick this trip, all right? 347 is my last paddle standing. Going once. 347, going twice. All in, all done. 347 is my last paddle standing. 347 outlasted them all. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been a boatload of fun one more time this year. Thank you so much for having me back. Brona Tumulty, take it away.
Thank you very much, Chris. We have a big round of applause for Chris. He's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And thank you so much to everybody in person and watching at home. Danny Did is so thankful for all of your support. We still have bids, raffle tickets, donations coming in. Keep them coming in. It is just a wonderful, wonderful night. So that is it from us, I believe. So good night. Thank you again. God bless. Get home safe. Good night.